Hello guys, how are you guys doing? It's a bit late of night here in Brazil right now, but I wanted to watch this video with you guys because um, as you guys know, if you've been following my the warden journey, you know that I complain about in every video that I didn't get to know this band by the time that they came to Brazil because I wanted to go to their concert and they just dropped like an after movie of their time here in Brazil. So yeah, let's watch this together. Let's see how it went.
Brasil.
So if you guys don't know, this is samba. This is like a typical thing here in Brazil. Probably when we talk with people from other countries about Brazil, everything that they know from here it's samba and soccer usually. Also, I am smoking hookah, so if you see a little by a little, I mean a lot of smoke going on the screen, nothing's catching fire, it's just me. Okay, São Paulo, Brazil, this is the place where I live.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Ustedes?
Bien. Muy bien. ¿Estás bien?
¿Qué?
Ando buscando acá cerca.
Ahí está.
¿O estás a punto de capturar un momento de mucho relief? ¿O no es mucho estrés? Ojalá y sea el alivio. Tengo la sesión del auditorio, pero no estamos tocando el set del auditorio. Entonces necesito contar todos los intros.
If I'm not mistaken, the what's the name? The place that they played here in Brazil, in São Paulo, it was this place, which is a soccer stadium for, oh my god, that's so bright. This is a soccer stadium for one of the biggest soccer teams here in São Paulo and in Brazil as well. It's a beautiful stadium.
Pero sí. ¿Qué la canción? En teoría esta ya le estamos jugando con gira de arroz. Necesito aprender a decir manos arriba.
Ok. No sé si manos
Ay, pensé que le estabas preguntando a Charles. No, claro.
Bom noches.
Mouse.
That was not Portuguese, my man. Bom noches is not Portuguese. It would be boa noite.
Mouse para cima. Ah, that's funny. Mouse para cima.
Yeah.
Mouse para cima.
Transición.
Mouse para cima.
Ready? There you go.
La tipo, we're so edgy.
Hay hacks.
Con un imán suficientemente fuerte esto se debe quitar, ¿verdad?
No se ve. Por eso nadie se la quitó cuando la
Nueva
compré.
York.
Sí, yo creo que
The hell were they watching?
Los aromas, te aseguro que todos esos son bloqueados.
Te aseguro que no.
Mira, es más, te lo juro, te aseguro que...
¿Te levantas o qué?
No.
Suéltalo.
No, pero aparte está.
Vivo,
por
parece que
favor.
está ahí que vivo.
Yeah, look.
Con
The
sed.
Like a fish out of water.
¿Pero cuál es tu problema, Rudy?
No, no es problema. Nada más me da risa muchos achaques
Vamos a ver los
y
conceptos.
manías y cositas. Cada quien tenemos diferentes.
Sí.
Pero
Pero
el
yo no-
desbloqueador en el
pero yo
avión
tenía
se me
mucha
hace
risa,
chistosito.
¿qué? You make it a big deal. Yo nada más
yo-
me pongo bloqueador y ya.
Oye,
Tú eres el que, ay,
you
¿por
would
qué
be
se
proud-
pone bloqueador?
You would be
Girl,
proud of me.
it's
Yo ya,
fine.
hoy me puse bloqueador. Primeira vez em Brasil.
good Portuguese right there.
Ya la confundiste.
Una, dos, tres. Viene feliz.
40 seconds. When is it 15 seconds?
I'm guessing that if this was like around a month before I got to know the band by doing reactions, I would guess it was during like goddamn like warm warm section of the weather that we're getting. I don't know what happened here in Brazil. Brazil is always warm. Right now we are in a temperature that is being considered kind of cold here in Brazil, and it is like 20 degrees Celsius. But you guys can convert to Fahrenheit. I have no clue how much this is in Fahrenheit. But I think by the time they were playing here, if I'm not mistaken, if it was during the time that I'm thinking, every afternoon was hitting 32 plus Celsius.
That's nice.
We do the rain dance. So we get cloudy.
I wanted to go so bad. You guys know how many people went to the concert? It seems to be like pretty packed. I don't think they were selling for this backstage over here. I think they were only selling for these parts. But I think they got it like pretty packed. And let me tell you something about this place, because you guys have no clue probably how this place works in Brazil. This is a soccer arena, as I said before, but whenever this place holds like musical shows like this, where it gets more people than usually it does in soccer matches, it's a hell to get out of there. People usually park like really far away. I know like people that went to other bands concert in the same place, and they had to live like for you guys to know where I live from my house to this place right there where they are playing. If there is no traffic at all, I make it like in 15 minutes. There are people that live near me and went to shows in this place, and they left their place, which are like within 5 minutes from my own place. They left like 3 hours earlier just to make sure they get it there on time.
Brazil, one down, 1 out of 3.
Nos presima.
Nos Brasima, Brasil.
Não pra cima, pra cima.
¿Qué dijiste, Pau? Hazle, No.
I'm
¿Qué
getting
querías que
busy.
haga? ¿Qué querías que haga? Es que traemos un despapay.
Un despapay aquí. En Brasil. Santo maleterío, Dios santo de mi vida.
20.2 20.2 quilos de Paulina. Increíble, increíble.
Lalo ha sido víctima de cargar mi maleta cuando está muy pesada por muchos años. Entonces, lo hice por Lalo.
¿Te acuerdas una que...
¿Quién no
la,
ves
la del Rock Ship?
La
No
de
podíamos, no podíamos ni siquiera moverla.
Eso tratando de acordarme qué traje ahí.
Bikinis.
Sí, puros bikinis, demasiado.
En Pau, Lina.
Paulina, me choca que me digan Paul. Yo creo que es lo que más me choca de mi chamba. Que alguien me diga Paul. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿En qué mundo soy un Paul? Puedes decir Paulina. Prefiero que no me digan con un apodo y que me digan mi nombre completo, que me digan Paul.
¿Opiniones, Lalo?
You guys are the ones to blame for this. You guys know that, right? She just said that she doesn't like when someone calls her Paul. You guys told me to call her Paul. I'm not doing this anymore. From here on out, Paulinia, Paulinia. I'm just making things worse. I will give you a Brazilian nickname. So it's not your full name and it's not Paul. You'll be called Paulinha from here on out on this channel.
Perdón, no estaba poniendo atención.
Es que así es Lalo.
No, pero yo estaba...
No le importa a nadie más.
No, sí me importa. Y tú, Paulina, ni digas
no,
eso.
no puedes decir que soy
Ni
egoísta.
digas eso.
No me puedes decir que soy
Bueno,
egoísta.
pero ni digas eso. Ni digas eso. ¿Cuántas veces te he cuidado?
Muchísimas.
Cuando estábamos en el Gran Cañón, estabas sola en la oscuridad y ¿qué empezaste a decir?
Sí, estaba sola en la oscuridad. Sí, estaba sola. Se me olvidó. La luna.
Y estábamos
ese día
viendo la luna. Sí.
Estaba bien bonita
Pero
la
tú
luna
te
ese
quedaste
día.
atrás.
Sí, me perdí.
Y de repente,
Dios mío.
sola en el desierto, en el Gran Cañón, y nada más empecé a escuchar. ¡Lalo! ¡Estás ahí, Lalo!
Estaba bien perdida, estuvo horrible. Se me había olvidado por completo. Crazy.
Pero estaba hermosísimo el panorama.
Estaba cañón.
Pero
o sea, la
no-
luna nunca he visto, o sea, sentía que la luna estaba aquí.
Sí.
Me daba miedo y que se está acabando el mundo. Es que en teoría, y fuimos a cenar.
Sí.
Y teníamos el pendiente. Tipo, todos se fueron antes que yo. Y yo me fui después. Pero estaba, o sea, yo pensé que yo estaba alumbrado por algo. No, nada. Nada, no tenían lucecitos ahí. Entonces era yo en la oscuridad en el Gran Cañón. No.
Y empezamos a escuchar. ¡Lalo! ¿Estás ahí? ¡Lalo! ¿Eres tú?
Es que aparte imagínate que fuera alguien que no conociera. Qué miedo.
¿Cómo le gritas?
Como mujer jovencita. Digo que la clave es
Listo. Rumbo a.
Paulinha seems someone that I would be friends with. She seems to be like really, really fun. And the whole team seems to be like pretty, I would say, I was going to say well structured, but of course also that, but everybody seems to be like really friendly with each other. It seems like it's not, I would imagine that some bands, when they're going to travel with their team, it feels a bit like a corporate travel. Like everybody has their duty, everybody has their place, and their obligations to do. And here it feels more like a bunch of friends. I know that from time to time they will take things like a corporation, like everybody has to do their job after all, but they seem to have a lot of room for this kind of friendly interactions, which I think is really healthy in the long term, because if you're touring with the same people for God knows how many months, I think it's really good to have this kind of light environment. And they are heading to Curitiba. Curitiba is a city that is located in Paraná. Paraná is one state below São Paulo. So they're going to the south of Brazil right now. The south of Brazil, it's a place where it's known to be a colder place. As for Brazilian standards, it doesn't mean it's objectively cold at all, but for our Brazilian standards, it's colder than the rest of Brazil. And it's also known, the south of Brazil is also known for having like the best life quality here in Brazil, followed by São Paulo, which is the biggest city, and then all the rest.
Curitiba, todo fluyó en el aeropuerto, con el equipo, con el abordaje, todo a tiempo, todo lindo, muito obrigado.
¿Por qué hace frío?
Es como los perritos que salen al sol. ¿Nunca los has visto los
Portuguese
videos?
there? It seems like Portuguese.
No.
Pero
Pero ni tú.
los gatos se hacen.
Sí.
Curitiba.
Curitiba.
Oh, lo van a gritar. Whatever. X. Bueno, bueno, bueno.
Yeah, but that's why smizing. Like not smizing.
No, but
Like, this is not smizing?
Yeah.
What is smizing?
I think smizing is like
No, that's
you
blue
have never
steel.
getting taken. Yeah, that's like
That's blue steel.
no. But like when you take
That's blue
pictures,
steel. Is it?
you literally think like I'm gonna put energy into my eyes, and it does make it different. But it's really stupid.
I'm trying to do it.
Smizing.
Am I smizing
Smizing.
right
Very
now,
subtle.
guys?
Photo.
Am I smizing? How hard am I smizing?
Ay, Alejandro. Justo ven. Eso no es italiano.
Todo bem.
Total.
Tudo bem.
Es que somos.
Una. One, two, three. Una, dos, tres.
Caetano Veloso. Primer print, primera edición.
So, Caetano Veloso, for you guys that don't know, is a really old singer nowadays, but he was one of the singers who were in the forefront of the movement who was led by artists against the dictatorship that we had here in Brazil. He is I would say nowadays a controversial figure here because people on the right don't usually like this guy. People on the left give him many praises. I think he has his place on our culture, and there is no way you can take it away from him, liking him or not by his political views. But he's one of the musicians nowadays here in Brazil who are, I would say, one of the bigger names. Everybody knows who Caetano Veloso is here.
Porque cuando estás en Brasil, de comprar Bossa Nova, Sergio Méndez.
I'm not too big into bossa nova.
Muy cool.
Está bien tierno.
¿Verdad que es un Digimon? No.
Es un cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll. Chabuto.
Pero, exacto.
Cinnamon roll diablito.
Baianas.
Me las compré porque siempre estamos de gira. Y ustedes no ven las regaderas en las que nos tenemos que bañar. De repente están muy asquerosas y dices, ay, va a haber hongos. Entonces para ahorrarte la situación de los hongos, chanclas. Y diga, ay, si ya estoy en Brasil, tener las icónicas de Brasil. Entonces ahí están.
Yeah. Porto Alegre. So Porto Alegre is the capital of Rio Grande do Sul. Rio Grande do Sul is the state here in Brazil who is located the southeast, is the lower state here. And it seems to, I never went to this place. I went to Curitiba, so I know a little bit over how things are over there. Never been to Rio Grande do Sul, especially Porto Alegre. You guys might know a bit about this place in an unfortunate matter. If you guys might, I don't know how worldwide was this broadcasted, but from 20 by the beginning of 2024, if I'm not mistaken, I need to check the dates. It was like a place who got flooded, like really, really bad, one of the worst floods you can ever see. Let me see if I can pull up some pictures of this so you guys can know how it was. Yeah, 2024. Look at this. Let me guess. Let me pull up some images. Like, look at this. Like, whole places were submerged, and it was a whole sad situation. But they seem to have been picking up everything, reconstructing, and that's good. It seems to be a good place to be. As I said, the south of Brazil is known for having a good quality of life. So hopefully they are doing well now.
El guacamole con los suizos.
I don't know what they were eating right there, but this place, this state, Rio Grande do Sul in general, is a place that is known for the barbecue culture over there. So they're probably having like steaks, and it's like everybody's that went there, they say like the barbecue over there is like the best.
Chidísimas. Si tienen felpita.
Y no las vas a poder usar para
No, pero las voy a usar para existir. Me las voy a llevar. Cállate. Cállate. Imagínate, ves a una chava con jeans y de repente ¡wow!
no me delates.
Is this a neck?
Van a pedir tipo al centro.
Todo bien. 4.
Why you have an egg?
Cuéntanos qué estás haciendo, Dani.
Tengo mucha hambre, entonces Charles me consiguió un huevo cocido del desayuno del hotel porque yo estaba dormido. Y me lo estoy comiendo aquí en un restaurante malamente, pero ya no puedo, ya no aguanto.
Pero está bien. Bueno, adiós.
I don't recognize the plate.
Somos las warning aquí adentro, raza.
The wind. Playing with a fender. Is this a camper? I think it is. I think I'm going blind, guys. I needed sunglasses, but I think it's a camper right there.
¿Qué haces, Dani?
Estoy organizando el setlist que vamos a tocar hoy en mi pedalera.
Mi
Y
pedalera.
luego estoy picando a buscar las canciones o las organizo desde el principio. Hoy batallé para levantarme en la cama porque la fregada cama de Porto Alegre es buenísima. Y no me quería parar de ahí. Pero fuimos a pasearnos a un mall. ¿Cómo se llamaba?
¿Ponto? ¿Polto? ¿Pontol?
No.
Algo así.
Sí, estuvo bonito. Uy,
Don't drop.
ahí está, se logró. Mantenerse hidratados.
Yeah, so that was it, guys. The video was great. It's great to see how they would function behind the cameras, and to see that they were actually really closer to what I would guess that they were, like just fun people to be around. And this only got my I wouldn't say my ideas, but my preconceptions of how were their personalities behind camera. It only got better because I got to see everybody interacting. Even Ale, who is a person who usually in the stage she doesn't get to go in the front a lot, like being the center of attentions, because bass by itself is not like an instrument who is like the forefront of every song, although some songs from them get like pretty strong bass lines. And she also from the songs that I've reacted to. She doesn't get lead singing, she does the harmonies, but it was great to see her like interacting with everybody, seeing her kind of more in this easygoing state. Paulinha over here, it's your new name. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm calling you Paulinha. Seems to be amazing to hang out with, and Danny seems to be really funny, especially by eating an egg in the middle of a restaurant. So that's it, guys. I'm going to finish the video over here. Hope you guys enjoying to watch this. Hope you guys enjoyed my inputs into the Brazilian places. If you enjoyed the video so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Also, there is a Patreon link down below, which you guys don't need to join if you cannot, if it's out of your reach right now. I will never put content behind paywalls over here. It's just so in order you get to support the channel even more if you can. So you can go over there, take a look, check the perks. If anything interests you, you'll be more than welcome either way. But thanks so much. See you guys next time.